In today's episode of Dolly Designs, I am going to be making earrings for this lovely American Girl doll named Raven, and this whole container of assorted dollies. The majority of these are from the big lot that we filmed a haul video of called the Mountains of Monsters bin. But there are also a few other random people like this smidge and some of my old dolls that I'm making earrings for. So I'm going to show you each pair of earrings and my thought process behind them. I hope you enjoy. So the first order of business is to pull out all of my jewelry supplies. I have a video that I filmed pretty recently showing all of my jewelry supplies. I've gotten a few little things here and there since I filmed that, but most of it was in that video. I've been doing this for almost 11 years now, so this is why I have so much stuff. I have this big bin. I have this little guy with larger charms that I'm probably not going to use. I have this one from Amazon. That might come in handy. We have my findings and chains. All these fun, colorful balls, which I know I'm going to use some of those. These are more like charms and hearts, large shell type looking things. These are a lot of flowers and cubes. I always make a joke about how like I go through little phases, eras with earrings and like doll jewelry based on like what I've found recently for a new supply, or if like say I got into making charms. When I bought these cubes and a pack at Walmart back in 2015, I made tons of earrings with them, and I joke that I'm like Picasso and it was my cubism era. Some like seed beads. A lot of these came out of like those small baggies that I got at Walmart a long time ago, and some from like deconstructed necklaces. You need tons of crystals. Most of these are cheap from kids' art kits. And some of these dolls that were from the Mountains of Monsters lot already had handmade earrings. When I got them, I did take them out, obviously, for washing, because you don't want the metal in their ears and them to get wet. But I'm going to reuse some of these charms. I might keep some of the earrings as is, kind of depending on my mood. But what's really interesting is I like the way that she made these. She folded over the like eye pin that goes into the ear, so it stays in place but you can pull it out easily. I usually zigzag them. I think this is really clever and I'm going to try that. So I'm starting with Jewel Hair Mermaid Midge just because she has really long hair and I want her out of my way. But these are actually two pairs of earrings. These were on 86 Rockers Barbie and these were on Rollerblade Kira. I'm going to combine them to match this outfit, so this is going to be really easy. I do like the look of them and stuff, so that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to have to cut these head pins. These are Jewel Hair Mermaid Midge's earrings, which yes, her hair has been braided since the first clip she was in. This long, beautiful hair could not just be put away down. That would not have been practical. So I can't take credit for these because I took this pair of green stacked beads off of Rollerblade Kira, and then I just merged them with the stars that were on Barbie and the Rockers. And I think it went really well with her outfit, and my sister says these are actually probably her favorite pair from this group of earrings. So it would be an obvious choice to use these stars on the sparkle and shine dress that Miss Raven's wearing. I don't actually know what her meet outfit that she came in was, but based on best guess, could be this one. So I'm thinking I want to do blue and yellow because it'll pop. So I make American Girl dolls a little bit different because I want them to be able to use the American Girl earring post. So when I pierce my dolls myself, I'm not like changing them and altering them in any way, because it's no different than getting them pierced at American Girl, quote, professionally. So you can't stick bent or folded eye pins in their ears because the holes are a lot larger. So I get tiny little jump rings that this post can slide through easily, and I just connect that to the top of whatever earrings I'm making, and then you can see it slides right in, and then I pierced her myself. Voila! There you go. And these are Raven's earrings after I finished them. I think they look really cool stacked like this on the jump rings, and the colors pop with the decal on her jacket and also this dress. So whether she's wearing the jacket or not on display, she can still wear these earrings. I think they look super cute, and despite her very short bob haircut, they pop out. We have Wintertime Collection Chloe. She only has her original pants, so they're my main inspiration here. I got these little purple pearls in the Walmart 98 cent section very recently, and I actually bought them for another one of these dolls here. But I thought they would work for Chloe, and they would complement the Dana sweater she's wearing. You can use the clipping from the headpin, the excess, as what goes in her ear, as the ear post. Wintertime Collection Chloe has part of her original outfit, so if I ever get the rest of it, these really reflective purple beads will definitely match, and these tiny purple pearls are the same that I used on my garden party Barbie, and I think it works really well with her makeup and her platinum hair, and she has cut hair, like this is how she came, and I actually think that the big earrings work really well with the bob. So Operetta here has an earring hole for her mask, but I don't have a mask, and I found I had this little like random bag of medley beads I got at Walmart, and I thought that these colors would really work for her. And also, one of the benefits of her only having one ear piercing hole is that I don't have a mate for this jewel, so it wouldn't be useful for me under normal circumstances for earrings if I wanted them to match. So that is what we're going to do. So this is Operetta's earring that goes in place of her eye mask. I think it looks really cute with the colors of her outfit because she's got the pop of red from Frankie's inspired belt and this cool purple color. So these earrings right here, I already had for my garden party doll. She's a childhood doll of mine, and I just got her outfit in one of in the Mountains of Monsters lot. It was on one of the Mrs. Hart dolls. So these I had made, these are some of the first earrings I made. Yes, they're very dainty and delicate, not my usual style, and I do like them, but I just feel like because now that she has her original outfit, I made these to match like different things because she changed fashion packs over the years, and I bought some of these little purple beads from Walmart just for her because they were in the clearance section, like in the 98 bag section. So I'm going to kind of combine them. So there's some purple, but they still capture the essence of what I originally made her. And we have my childhood garden party Barbie, who was naked when I got her at the flea market as a kid. And now she has her original outfit, and she has these earrings. So the top portion from the pearl up, those were her old earrings that I made to match whatever I dressed her in. But since this is her original outfit, I added those really cute purple pearl beads, so they would coordinate perfectly with this lovely outfit. So this next pair are going to be really easy because this Jasmine is from the Disney store, and I have her in this really awesome fashion pack. And I have these cool, like, they look like beetles. These are from a deconstructed necklace that belonged to my grandmother, and I love to use these, and I think these have a very, like, deserty, Arabian type theme. I use them on some of my Genie Magic dolls for Bratz, so I'm just going to connect them to some jump rings and the earring post. There you go. Because of the size of her head, I can't add anything else. It'd be way too big. And these are Disney Store Jasmine's earrings after. So this is a fashion pack that I made them to match. And I didn't add anything besides these charms because there's already so much going on with them, because they had this like molded fake rhinestone and then this other like purple gem and the wings. Like I said, these came off of a deconstructed necklace, and sometimes if the doll has a really big head, I might add something above it, but Jasmine's head was just big enough to kind of pull these off, and I think she looks super sweet. So we have this lovely Ghouls Night Out Ghoulia doll who is in a fashion pack, and I have these funky hoops. I don't know what they are, but they were in one of those big $5 bead packs from Walmart in the kids section. I actually have some in purple too, but I thought that they'd go nicely with the dress. So I already did like a tester here where I connected the jump rings because I just wanted to make sure of like the size and the length in case I needed to add or subtract things. I have no idea what they're for. I have no idea if I'm using them correctly. Probably not, but who cares. I did this for American Girl earrings too at some point, and they looked really cool. We have Ghouls Night Out 4-pack Ghoulia, who is wearing this fashion pack, and I like these really spiffy, oversized hoops. The cool thing is if I ever get her original outfit, they'll match, and that's always handy, because silver and red will go with the colors of her original dress. So for Scares Abby, I've actually already made one of them. You can see here, she has this really cool geometric print icy dress. And I have some of these different like prism crystal type things. These came in just like one of those assorted 98-cent bags of just random crystal and prism shaped things. It kind of gives it like this icy vibe. And I'm taking the trimmings, and that's what I use for the ear post most of the time if I have enough. And I have been bending the wire instead of like I've been folding it over instead of zigzagging it, and it's definitely a learning process because I never did it before, so I don't have the muscle memory, but it's getting easier, and I do really like how they slide in and out of the dolls. So we have the lovely Scares Abby with her very simple crystal earrings. They look like ice. It goes super well with the geometric icy design of her outfit, and it complements her makeup. And because Abby is such a like light colored pastel doll, I'm glad that these earrings are in like very translucent color so they don't distract from her. And then we have Moving Groovin' Barbie, who has this wild outfit, so of course it seems natural to use these really colorful, they're from a kid's art kit, they're little neon colored balls. I could do like something even crazier, but I feel like between her loud dress and the fact that she has her hair swept up in a ponytail, I don't want to go too out there. And something to remember when you make earrings is it can be easy when you're just making stacks like this that alternate color to make sure you're doing it in the same order. But obviously the bottom of the earring is by the head pin, so I need to make sure that it's like blue on both ends, so that way they're symmetrical, unless you're intentionally doing it asymmetrically. But it can be easy to forget, and then you make the whole earring and then you realize you have it flipped upside down and you have to cut the head pin and make a whole new one. So something to keep in mind, how the earrings are going to be oriented on the doll. And we have Movin' Groovin' Barbie's Crazy Earrings. This is actually a really simple design, but because of how loud and vibrant these beads are, I felt like because she has this crazy dress and these like ribbons that her previous owner had put in her hair that I washed and I put back in when she got done her spa day, I felt like she had enough look going on, and I think that these look really cool and fun. Okay, so this might not be the most exciting design because I did it for Gulia, but I realized that I had purple hoops that would match the dress color, and I did test it out, and it is big, but it is acceptably big, at least for 1,000 Splendid designs. Go big or go home, that's what I say. I used to try to make very nice, dainty, tasteful earrings, and I still do that once in a great while. But you know, it gets boring making the same, like, tasteful things all the time. It's fun to do crazy things. And so we have that. So we just need to attach them to ear posts, which are just trimmings from head pins. I always save my trimmings. These are Dreamboy Barbie's earrings to match this fashion pack she's currently modeling. I actually really like the color of these hoops with her, like, purple colored eyes. And I'm surprised that she can pull them off, because she just has a regular superstar Barbie head, which is kind of small, but they're really funky. And I think that while they won't go with her original outfit, if I ever get one, it goes super well with this fashion pack. So this Perfume Pretty Barbie, she's pretty shabby, like her outfit's not in the best shape. So I want to make her some pretty cute earrings, but I also feel like her outfit's delicate, so I don't want to overwhelm them. So I just thought I'd show you that sometimes I have an idea, like I wanted to do hearts because she's supposed to come with like a little heart perfume shaped thing for you. And these are really cute, but I felt like the color was a little bit too peachy and they were just a little bit too bold, so I had these slightly smaller hearts, and I want to pair them with pearls to keep it nice and airy. And I'm going to do gold findings because I think gold looks a little bit more fancy. But that's something to keep in mind too, if like your doll has silver hardware or something elsewhere on their outfit, then you probably want to use silver findings. Unless you don't mind the mixed wedding look. And there we go. And I feel like it keeps it daintier than, like, say this paired with those. And these are Perfume Pretty Barbie's earrings. After I also gave her a bow because she's on this like body that has a crack in the neck, and her dress, as you can see, these dolls weren't in the video, these are my other Perfume Pretty Barbies, but you can see her dress is like missing the bow on the front and the cuff on the bottom, and it has the halter straps, and this one's missing. It's supposed to look like this, real fancy. But I really love the little pearl stack and those delicate, dainty little hearts that I got in one of those $5 bead tubs from Walmart in the kids section. I think it's like perfectly dainty, but also adds a lot to this doll because she isn't in the best shape. She's got like, you know, very thin hair and body issues. So I have this Skull Shores Dracula wearing Gloom Beach's outfit, and I made a prototype here because I wanted to see how it connected. Obviously that jump ring wasn't closed right. You know, I wanted to make sure I got the length and stuff all set. So this worked. I just have to fix that jump ring. So So these little clay beads from Amazon are actually meant to be like strung on bracelets, but I like to connect them like chain links using jump rings. It's a fun thing. You don't have to use beads the way they're intended. You could use them however you want. And then I'm going to use a super tiny jump ring to connect to the top so that the eye pin / earring post that goes in her ear is like, this creates a little bit more movement. Sometimes just adding an extra jump ring or something helps with how the earrings sit. We have Skull Shore's Draculaura, who's wearing Gloom Beach Draculaura swimsuit for now. These are really cool. These are little clay discs that are the same that I used on my rainbow high doll in this video, but they're different colors. That's why I decided to get that set, because I figured these little clay colors would be so versatile because you can use them in so many different ways. Like I have them stacked on the rainbow high doll, and here I have them hanging off jump rings in kind of a layered way to give like this fullness, and I think it looks great. So now we're working on this 2011 quote Glitz and Glam Barbie. Again, I made a prototype earring just because I wanted to make sure I liked the composition of this. So I didn't have any pink stars, but these cool clear ones are actually from a kid's bracelet. I bought like 2 of them at a thrift store. They were like 25 cents each. Usually kids art supplies and like jewelry and things are really handy for doll jewelry because they don't need to be like high quality, and they make a lot of like cute shapes. So what I have to keep in mind with these is to make sure that the star is oriented right, so that the top is pointing up, this point here. I really like the fashion pack I put her in. It actually came on one of the dolls from the same lot as her, and I thought it would look really snappy on her. We have Glitz and Glam's really adorable bold earrings. I like how these stars are such a dainty size because you can pair them with other beads without them looking overpowering. I mean, I know for some people these would be really gaudy, but for me these are a pretty mellow pair of earrings. But I really love the contrast of the black and pink of this outfit and the bold star print, so I wanted to carry that into her earrings because she doesn't have her original outfit. And I actually think that her smoky makeup looks super great with this combo. So we're working on Blue York Nefera. I already made one. So these really cool charms that have like green gems in the center were actually from one of the dolls in this lot. They were some handmade earrings that had been made for them before, not by me. So I'm going to add a little extra bling because this Nefera has a lot of teal in her outfit and it's very intricate, but I also still want them to be on the dainty side. I need a bigger head pin than that. And I'm going to connect the gems with the smallest size jump ring. So this is like the ones I would use for my American Girl earring pose, because I tried a bigger jump ring and it just looked awkward. So sometimes the size of the jump ring, even if you can get it to like work, it just doesn't look right. So I play around with the size of the jump rings. And then I'm actually going to recycle one of the ear posts that came out of one of these dolls, because it's fine. I didn't have to break it or anything to get it, to disassemble it, and it's not like rusty or anything, which they don't get rusty. Sometimes they get a little corroded from like the humidity in the air, and if it's like a cheaper wire. But we have Blue York Nefera with her beautiful earrings. So these little green charms came off of one of the dolls from the same bin. I don't remember off the top of my head who. Maybe Dream Glow. I think that they work really well with her outfit and her like mummy wraps that are green. And these little green turquoisey crystals are the same color as her hair, which is cool. And then there's these like weird metal tiki things that I thought would just bring out the like print of her outfit. They're really long, but I think she can pull them off. She looks fierce. Alright, so we're working on Riviera Barbie. She actually had gemstones glued to her ears before. And I happen to have her outfit. She did not come with her outfit. I've had this since I was a kid. I love the daisies, so I knew automatically I wanted to use these little clay, they're like polymer clay flowers that I bought in the kids section at Michael's with a gift card. I actually, generally speaking, don't buy a lot of my jewelry supplies at Michael's because it's expensive and I don't like live super close to Michael's, but oops, the kids section does have some really affordable cool stuff that's perfect for dolls. And these clay flowers came in like a pack of 5 different colors. And these are Riviera Barbie's earrings to go with her little dainty dress. Little yellow and blue flowers to coordinate with the daisies on her outfit. I don't have any white flowers like this, which is why I had to use colorful ones, but I actually really like the pops of colors, especially because she has this really cute short bob. So we're on to Rollerblade Kyra. I do not have her outfit, but Colleen put her in this awesome fashion pack, which is very bright, so this inspired the look. I used to make more neutral earrings for dolls that were without original outfits, so the earrings would match their original outfits too if I got them, but I like to make them match the outfit specifically now, regardless of it's a fashion pack or not. So I'm using these cute little colorful beads from a kid's bead pack for $5 from Walmart. That's where these came from, and then the heart came from an Amazon pack. I just don't keep it in the box with the other Amazon stuff. And then I thought I'd show you, I kind of played around with the size of the little colorful balls because I was originally going to stagger them out in different sizes, but when I tried the big ones and put them near Kyra, I felt like it was just too much. So I go back and forth a lot with little details like that, but I think that this is a much better size and draws attention to the adorable pink heart. So these are Rollerblade Kyra's earrings, or Kira. I've always pronounced it Kyra. I know it's Kira. And this is the cute little fashion pack. It's made to match. And I think it pops really nicely with her green factory makeup. And they're just really bold and beautiful, just like her. I am making earrings for this first edition Farrah. I actually have a nice one of her that has her factory earrings. So she's wearing a fashion pack, and I'm going to make a pair to go with this. So I thought it'd be cute if she kind of coordinated with the Blue York Nefera. So these little turquoisey greeny crystals that I use, this is like the same kind but in a bigger size, and I like that it'll complement her hair. And then these little pearly looking ones that come in like the light teal and the light purple are from Walmart. I have bigger sizes of them too, as you could see. And I thought about using them, but again, I thought that they were so close in size to that crystal that it would no longer be the focal point. And I'm also making sure to put the purple between 2 like teal colored beads to break up teal, and then having the purple right next to this sky kind of calls attention to it. Some of the little teal beads don't have holes punched through them properly, so I have to keep redigging them out. Yeah, I think it's like kind of dainty for a Monster High doll. That's not an inherently bad thing. Plus she's got this really puffy sleeve, so I wanted to keep that in mind when I made her a pair. Sometimes you have to think about the outfit and how like puffy sleeves are, or how their hair is styled. She has a great hairstyle for earrings. because it's all pulled back, but not a very conducive poof on her sleeve. So this is Farrah with her earrings that match this fashion pack. And these crystals are the same ones that I used on my other Nefera in this video, but like they're the bigger size. And I'm really loving these like pearls that come in different colors, like teal and light purple and light pink, because they're really perfectly sized for dolls. And I think that these are super snappy with her high ponytail. Okay, so I have Jane Boolittle here. She doesn't have her outfit. This is an Inner Monster fashion she's wearing, which is really awesome. So I knew I was very inspired by the colors and also the texture, the opacity of her little plastic skirt. And I have these really cool, colorful balls from one of those kids' art packs of beads again. And I like how it captures the translucency and the coloring. But when I was playing around with stacking them with this turquoise heart, which I thought would pick up on the color of the dress and the little hearts on it, it just looked like it was missing something. And I'd also considered using this heart because it's the right color, but I didn't like all of the white around it. I felt like it looked too jarring. So I decided that I would incorporate some black, little black seed beads from, these are like some of my very first beads ever. I've had these for literally 11 years. Because you can see there's trim that's black and the mesh, so I really prefer how this looks compared to that. And also, sometimes some of these like kids art beads, they slide off the head pins, so if you put a really tiny seed bead there, it ensures that they stay in place. So again, I've got to make sure that my order is right so that the earrings are symmetrical. Sometimes I will do like a reverse mismatched kind of earring thing on purpose, but generally speaking, I want earrings to be balanced. I really don't like how some Monster High dolls will have like a stud in one ear and then like a really ornate earring in the other. It just looks really weird to me personally because there's no like balance. There we go. We have the beautiful Jane Boolittle. Her hair was cut by the previous owner, so I made it into like I call it pineapple do, and I think this is a really great hairstyle for showing off earrings, and these colors complement the Inner Monster outfit she's wearing and her purple skin tone actually, and those are little hearts in the middle. And I like that the black kind of ties the colors together with the dress. And also, I like how it complements the like dark purpley black color of her hair. I have this lovely rainbow high doll whose original earring one was missing and the other I have, but I don't have a mate to it. So I made a testing earring. I wanted to incorporate the main color palette because it's very snappy with the light pink, the like the dark pop of black, and then these little like pearls sewn on her jacket. So these little light pink pearls, they're the same as the purple and teal ones you saw earlier, just in a different color. Walmart tends to put those out in the dollar section, like the 98-cent baggies. And when I find them, I buy them in different colors because they're very handy. So I'm tying the pearl in using this pearl teardrop. And obviously it's not a real pearl. They don't need to wear real bling. That would be very expensive. And we've got our pop of black with these cool prisms. And then just to give the pearl like a little more movement so it doesn't get like awkwardly fixed in one position, I am connecting it with a very teeny tiny jump ring. The lovely Bella Parker. These earrings look very classy with they're kind of long. Considering she has such a big head, I feel like you don't get as much length on them because they have such stubby necks. But I like that the pop of black matches the bow and then the pearls pick up on her coat. Alright, Ruby Anderson does not come with earrings but has ear piercings, interestingly. So I really liked her uniform, and although she has this cool makeup, I felt like to deviate and like put orange or like flames or anything would be kind of odd because it's such like a cheerleader outfit, and she even has like a matching hair bow and socks. So I wanted to really incorporate the red, black, and white, but since her hair is red, and she has really long hair, and most of her uniform is red, I wanted to only do a pop of red. So I played around with different sizes of like black beads, but the seed beads were a little too small for what I wanted. And I also played around with the thickness, like how many of these little clay rings that I got from Amazon to stack, and I decided that 3 was sort of like the magic number because it would provide thickness without making the earrings too chunky, so you'd get enough of the color. So I'm alternating between the white and red clay beads and putting a black bead between each of them. And then finishing it with one of these little black clay beads. And there you go. It's like pretty simple, but I feel like it's got a kind of sporty uniform look about it, which I like. So we have Ruby Anderson's earrings. I was kind of stuck when I was thinking of what to make her because I don't have a lot of red beads that aren't like jewels or crystals, and that obviously felt way too fancy for her school attire. But these little clay ones that are actually for bracelet making that I got from Amazon work really well, and I like the contrast of the black and white, and I'm glad I did minimal red because of how red her like makeup and hair and outfit is. I think it looks really sharp, and it's interesting that she didn't come with earrings, at least not that I could see on photos online. Next, JCPenney Jasmine. This is actually one of the outfits that she came with. I saved her as one of the last dolls because I wasn't sure what direction I wanted to go into. I got these really cool, I don't even know what they're supposed to be. They look like really thick jump rings, but they're not because they're solid pieces of plastic. I thought that they matched the color of her jewel really well. So I wanted to do something funky. I know they're not very Arabian or very jasmine-y. And then I did silver hardware. Normally I would think of gold and jasmine, but this dress is like really cool toned. So what I did, so that these like, the strand of these would like hang, is I connected a jump ring to the top and bottom to stretch each one out, and I've done that before with the clay flower beads that I used on like Riviera Barbie in this video for American Girl earrings, but I don't always do that. Sometimes I do it so they're more stacked, but I want these to really stretch out so you can see them. And because she's not got the biggest head, I can't get away with doing anything too crazy. You know, I don't want to way overpower her head. I mean, I know these are gaudy, but yeah, and then see how they stretch out nicely. And then I'm just going to connect this guy to the top so that the eye pin has something to grab onto. And this is JCPenney wardrobe set Jasmine's earrings after. I know it's an interesting kind of modern thing to do for her, but I really liked this jewel, and I felt like complementing that would break up all of this solid purple in her outfit. And these are just really funky. I'm not sure what they are. I got them in the 98-cent baggie last time I was grocery shopping at Walmart, and I just thought that they were super cool and retro, and I know they're not really classic Jasmine, but her really beautiful head sculpt can pull it off for sure. Alright, last but not least, we have 1986 Barbie and the Rockers. She's awesome. I don't have a lot of star charms right now, and the ones I do have are either like clear or completely the wrong color. She's got this really like hot pink and silver outfit, so I busted out the same stars you saw earlier that I used on Raven, the American Girl. I wasn't sure how well they'd work on a Barbie, but yeah, they're big, but she's from the 80s, so I feel that, you know, as a rock star, she can get away with those earrings. So these little silver ones are from, I actually have the original container. These. I added more because when they sell these at Walmart, they sell them half empty. Where the sticker is, there are no beads. But yeah, I've got those from there years and years ago. And it might not look like I've used a lot, but that's because you only use a few at a time when you're making doll earrings. I just wanted to add a little bit of silver to incorporate something, make the silver of her stars and pants pop. I could have gone in a lot of different directions, but I also didn't want her earrings to look too similar to the ones I made for my 85 Rockers Barbies. I wanted hers to kind of be all on her own. And I haven't had these stars long. I got them with a gift card from the Michael's Kids section. So, none of my other dolls have them. I think she's the first Barbie doll to use them. And I do need to use a slightly bigger jumper ring to connect these because this hoop is pretty thick, so the tiny ones would not work for that. And now all I have to do is add the little eye pin to go in her ear. So this is Rocker Barbie's new pair of earrings. They're huge, but I think they work with her really loud, tacky 1980s ensemble. And the stars pick up on the stars of her outfit, and there's little silver gems to pick up on the silver accents. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Dolly Designs. I'm sorry that my camera had trouble focusing. I need to get like a tabletop tripod so I don't have to zoom in as much because my camera does not like being zoomed in. But I hope you still enjoyed it anyways, and as always there are pictures of all of these designs on my Flickr as well as all of the other things I've made over the years if you want to check that out. And until next time, love your dolls, love yourself, and love your life.